Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Goodness me, it's been a long time since I've gotten to say that, and sad to say, I won't get to say it much more. This is the final patch of content, at least. There might be a, hot fix or whatnot for content for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Next time we see this game after this patch is done, we'll be in Dawn Trail. Oh god, just saying that's giving me the shivers. Those two new classes look like bonkers. The Viper and the Pictomancer. And I think we will get to see the Pictomancer in this patch. I'm hoping we do. Even if it's just a tease, just like Cryo getting her weapon. I can't expect that to happen. But first, of course, we have one other thing to do. Now, I tend to switch this up at the very last minute when it comes to the end of the expansions. I do the Manderville first, so we can end on the main story. That way we can go right into the main story when it drops in the summer. Cannot wait. And as you can see, Mr. Manderville is quite the popular one today. Why? Well, we'll see. There's a couple things in here that I know about. One I was expecting, and one I wasn't. All right, first off, Delian, let's start with of Duplicity and Duplication. Now, if you have forgotten, last we saw Mr. Manderville, we found out that they are from alien origins. The Mandervillians. I'm still laughing inside on that. Of course, I gotta remember what the heck the voices are for everybody. Dekumon, you're just in time to assist with my latest fact-finding expedition. Our recent foray into Shardian revealed that Poo-Poo's friend was in the company of a Hannish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here at Thavner. I contacted my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but alas, they had none to share. I have thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone will have heard of the tale of an apothecary bold enough to set up shop on a Guardian battlefield. The Inspector and the others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, yet I found no leads here in the city or at the Great Work. I believe they've moved their investigation to Yillimad, so I suggest we hurry over and join them. I cannot have that little blue man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan. Yeah, that sounds about right. Close enough, at least. Speak with Hildy in Yillimad. Haven't been there in a good while. Also, I'm on a new controller, so there might be a little bit of a learning curve today. There's everybody. And Brandy Hild's here too. Perfect. All right, you troublemakers. I see the two of you are eager as ever to observe my inspectorial genius at work. The long-term fans off and the most ardent. As a matter of fact, we were just about to continue our investigation into the alchemist we know to have been traveling with Master Poo-Poo's comrade. Aw, come on. Poor Brandy Hill's so shy. I mean, that is to say, I am merely following in the inspector's wake. Oh, you needn't be so modest, my dear Inspector Brandyhild. You're part of the family, after all. It is wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you in any respect, for I am but a copy, and a flawed one at that. Oh, stuff and nonsense. Clone or not, self-depreciation is unbecoming in a Manderville man. Exactly. The things you can do are amazing. You actually know how to be an inspector, even better than the inspector does. Oh, I don't know about that. It was you who saved Dekumon from certain doom, was it not? Well, not quite as notorious as mine. Your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective. It is kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are of some small assistance. Hey! Couple more nods for the road, right? Too modest, my half. I'd say his mental faculties far surpass those of the original. That's enough chin-wagging amongst ourselves, I think. Let us spread out and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary. Otherwise known as Talk to the Locals. Classic. I saw our little stalker friend. He's still around and about and causing trouble. It's amazing that that guy is still following all this time. All this time. Miss Fishmonger? Do I know any apothecaries? In Ratzethan? Of course, more than I could count.
I've not to tell of anyone peddling such goods in the heart of the Empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me, what with civil war raging and the world almost ending. The situation's improved in recent days, but even so, the Radiant Host still has to provide security for cargo shipments. A lone merchant trading alone there? Impossible.
Mayhaps he wasn't alone. Mayhaps there was someone with him. That's quite a possibility. Where is number 2? Are you on the outside? Are you on the roof? No. Ah, here you are.
I know of many merchants who travel abroad to ply their wares, but none who have business in Garlemald. You'd have to be mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up a shop in that troubled land. I mean, word is we've signed some kind of trade agreement with the Guardians, but it's still not the kind of place where one simply wanders in and opens a street stall.
That's true enough. There's our last one.
Yes, I know of the one whom you speak. A fellow fisherman told me of a friend of his, an apothecary, who set off for war-torn Garlemald to sell his medicines. A reckless fool, if you ask me. I've no interest in the affairs of such men, but you do, I take it. If so, I suggest you head to Usek and hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish.
Usek, you say? Well, looks like first things first, we gotta report to Master Inspector, and clearly he's drawing a crowd over here. There we go. There we go. Took me a second to actually get to him and select him. Ha! Dekumon! I hope your questioning is more on fresher fruit than mine.
Actually, I think it has.
Oh ho! A good friend of the alchemist in question, you say? Then let us gather the troops and pay a visit to this felicitous fisherman. Yeah, I knew there had to be a cutscene. And yeah, I'm doing this on patch day, or well, on patch night, I should say. It's pretty late here. And there's our little stalker friend. The story of my apothecary friend. Oh, you must mean Baharasef. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day anyway, so here's what I could tell you. Baharasef comes from a very poor family and growing up never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose his experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most gil, but his stock never sold as well as he'd hoped. So, when he heard about the internal strife in Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of a war was the best place to sell medicines. More like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Garlemald venture, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Baharasef was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's given blessing he found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he'd learned how to create gold. I must admit I laughed at first. But then he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He even changed his name to Van Hoody, a word which brings to mind the bounty of the divine. Van Hoody. I'm pretty sure we've heard that name. A name I have heard. He's the rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping up commercial ventures left and right. Yes, Vahudi has certainly made his ambitions known here in Thavnair, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Ledimard. The atrocity! The audaciousness! The dockmasters declined to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, the bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he's converted the Gilded Araya into a private abode, and had been filling it with every rare treasure his gold could secure. He pays out particularly large sums for artworks depicting a goddess Asura. Very being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child. Asura, huh?
I've encountered much Mansuya and Maga lore in Radzathon, yet I recall no mention of this Asura.
Well, that's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she is not well loved by the common folk, as you can well imagine. Baharasef is different, though. He sees life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Asura whom he prays for victory. Praise? Oh, fuck me. I know there's a trial fight. It got spoiled for me. Please tell me we're not dealing with a primal. And damn me if she doesn't listen. Then what's poor boy to become merchant royalty? A man far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment for simple fishermen. Even those who were once dear friends. I'm not bitter. Ahem. If you'll excuse me, I really must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. Speaking of which, anyone want to buy any clams? No? No. Shit. How about that, eh? A sought-after apothecary and the upstart merchant prince were one and the same!
Might be assumed the blessing he stumbled upon in Garlemald was a certain alien craft and its occupant.
Oh, maybe that's that. It's not a primal, it's an alien clone.
Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the hero who helped us when folk were turning into monsters? Well, some nasty-looking creature just showed up outside town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing.
That sounds like a case for Inspector Hildibrand! Come, friends, let us investigate forthwith! I think this is more a job for me. You're not much of a fighter, Hildy. Oh, cutscene to cutscene. I was not expecting that. Oh, fudge me! It's the Mad Professor. He's back again.
I thought you destroyed that monster!
I have to give Dillian a different voice. He's gonna sound too much like the Professor again.
I have the situation under control, citizens. This individual bears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers.
How many times must we teach you the same lesson, shiny skullman?
Lesson? What are you on about? Cease this babbling and get out of my way. Lord Van Hoody's orders had to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule.
Van Hoody? The merchant who tried to buy Yillimad? So he put you up to this?
Oh, curses! How did you manage to deduce our destiny plan?
Couldn't tell ya.
You just blurted it out.
Silence! No one who learns of our scheme can be suffered to live. Prepare to be scorched meddlesome worms!
Oh! Hey, Godbert. Oh, fudge me. 3 more sinister skullmen. Was the doctor a quadruplet? Oh no, it's the missus. Oh, those 3 should be running. Those 3 should be running. Yep, okay, that one figured it out, but it's too late. Mother? Oh.
Vexatious vermin! This will soften you up.
Oh no. Oh! Oh, I got the frying pan! Gong! Oh! I am really lucky that didn't explode on impact.
Bah! A lucky hit!
I don't know, I thought it was a pretty fair ball. Oh no. Pitch number 2! And it's a line drive! Oh! Strike 1! Off the toppin'! Nice catch, Hildy. And everyone else is like, head for the frickin' hills. He's like, ah, shit.
One last pitch! This one's for the game!
Damn right, I'm going for a home run. Or I'm gonna bean me a pitcher. Come on, buddy, right down the plate. Oh, we got fancy with this one. It's got some spin on it. Come on. Oath Limited Heavy Hitter Special. That is awesome. I might actually use that for the thumbnail. That's pretty freaking good. Yep, I'm gonna bean me a pitcher.
But that was my first ball!
I have missed Hildy. I needed this after all the dreariness from the frickin' Baldur's Gate. I needed some just goofballery. And the guard's like, well, I guess this is well in hand. I've come to expect farther sudden appearances, but what brings you here, mother?
A proposition from the merchant Vahuni. As a matter of fact, I'm accompanying your dad as a manager for Mandeville and Mandeville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion.
I've already refused Master Vahuni once before when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale prices. It is quite an attractive offer considering fine jewelry is our stock in trade, and we thought to at least listen to his proposal. But if he would purposefully command his lackeys to disturb the peace of a public port, well, the hell with him then. Julian. Oh, that's the missus.
We can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Where did all these lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking weaponized brute manufactory around here somewhere?
The spaceship. Uh-huh. Is this Poo-Poo's friend's ship or is this Poo-Poo's ship? Yep, they're fakes.
As I suspected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic materials as well. How interesting.
Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be on hand to facilitate the process.
Oh, God, you sure do know a lot about a lot, Inspector Branderhild. Even alien starships.
Well, I was made of one, so it's not that surprising. It is no great achievement. As I've mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which included the vessel's full schematics and functions.
Assuming I understand this correctly, is it possible Van Hoody is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold?
Mm-hmm.
We share the same suspicion, Master Delian. To my knowledge, no other method exists that can reliably produce precious metals.
Oh, of course! 'Tis the obvious conclusion! Why didn't I think of that? That being the case, one might further assume that Van Hoody is either threatening or deceiving Master Poo-Poo's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spotter's front door and demand the release of its extraterrestrial hostage. Sure. Let's see if that actually works. Dude, stop proposing to Poo-Poo, Hildy. Oh, wow. First quest is already done. Surprising. We must confront this malicious merchant at once! If your heart's set on confrontation, then you may as well come with us. Van Hoody's invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate.
Aye, we still need to formally reject his deal anyway, and his pilot will be waiting.
Well, that's rather convenient. Hey, Godbert? Gentleman at heart. Shall we be on our way? We're to meet Van Hoody's pilot atop the rise just south of Kanjaya's footsteps. Not sure where that is, but that's what mini-maps are for. This must be the spot. I see a buttload of people gathered here, and I see an airship. Here we all are. I know, bigger party than you expected, sorry.
Lord Godbert, Lady Julian.
And, everyone else. And entourage. Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along, as desperate as they were to meet with the illustrious Master Van Hoody. Oh shit, he just recognized me.
Gacy, one moment if you please.
Master Van Hoody, bad shit's about to happen.
Lord Van Hoody should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray step aboard and I shall take you there directly.
Here we go. Oh, I see an arena. And is this thing just covered in bombs? Ooh, I need a voice for you. Welcome, honored guest, to my humble abode. That's just a view as to your liking. Since you traveled all the way from distant Old Dahl, a pleasant backdrop to our talk was the least I could provide. And what an unexpected boon this is. I'd been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true. Save your act for the magistrates, Van Hoodie. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Poo-Poo at once. Oh, unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. Needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations then. Now this is Master Poo-Poo, I presume. I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. As for exploiting the technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold, but that was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side. With the vaulted warrior light as the template for my code army, we would conquer this in every other land in creation. Dude, there are already literally thousands of warriors of light running around, and all we do is just dance. Or wait, I should say, I refuse! Categorically and emphatically. That's not a bad idea, actually. Fuck it, we're gonna say it. It's like, that's not a bad idea. Conquering the world. Everyone's just giving... A splendid jest, my friend. Wait, please tell me you're not being serious. A splendid and not at all indicative of suppressed megalomaniacal ambitions jest. Yes. I mean, it's Hildy. I should play to the Hildy. It's like, fine. Oh, of course it was. Our redoubtable Dekumon would never dream of accepting such a contemptible proposal. Would he? Would he? Pity. Yet I anticipated you would prove an impertinent to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Luge's ritual of manifestation. Ritual, oh god, maybe my original thing was right. Maybe this is a primal. All was prepared long in advance of your coming. The tower hosts not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had but to clone myself. After all, who's more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me? Oh, that's what's in all the casks? Also, I really called this out. It is a primal. Boop. Divine Ursula, take up thy blades and wage war upon mine earthly rival. It's blinking. Is it supposed to be blinking? Oh, fudge me. You all should get the heck out of here. You probably don't have the blessing of light. Well, I think Hildy does, actually. Nay, Hildibrand. I guess the primal will be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence. Oh, pooh. But I really wanted to fight a primal. Oh, fine. Well, Dekumon, I suppose this is all up to you as usual. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. You too, Poo-Poo. It's just me and 7 more schmucks. Ooh. Oh yeah, Battle of the Big Bridge. I'm gonna like this one. And this is probably gonna be a really short queue. Hopefully. There we are. The Gilded Araya, now accessible. Dang, just listen to that music go. Oh god, I hope my item level's high enough. Alright, let's see. Where's our trials? Gilded Araya. Von Hootie has welcomed you to the Gilded Araya, the historic vault with which he houses his many and wondrous treasures, excuse me. But it's not wonder that fills your heart when you spy the ominous devices lighting the sign of the structure. Devices you remember seeing inside the Tower of Babel. Your sense of dread is justified when the summoning begins. Drawing upon the devotion of the imprisoned faithful, the corrupted incarnation of Amansuya is brought into being. She is Asura, a deity of battle and conflict, and whether you wish it or not, your metal will be tested. What do I need? 625. Not too bad, I got that in spades. Oh wow, I didn't realize she came with a serious extra background. Anyway, welcome to the Gilded Araya. I have never seen this fight before. But I do know of this fight. This was actually the promo fight that was being showed off at the Japanese Fan Fest, but I never watched it. This should be interesting. All right. Let everyone know they're in an LP. I'm dropping my tank stance because the other tank is significantly more powerful than I am. Just looking at their HP bar, and off we go.
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive.
Good for you.
Have you the courage and strength to face me?
Also, we're double palading it. I was late with that one. All right, what do we got first? Oh, God.
Or will you bleed?
Hopefully, yes, I thought I was in a good safe spot. All right, we can turn tank stance on now.
The shall fall.
Oh, tank buster. Big tank buster. Oh, she just
You've not
recentered.
time to blink.
Oh, hi. We have a bunch of clones. I assume we don't want to be anywhere near them. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh.
Before the might of the Minutia. Come forth, embodiment of carnage.
Oh God, she made a giant copy.
Revel on the bloody field of war. The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me guess, it's about to copy the ability. Oh yeah, and it's huge.
Hear the gleaming edge.
Now I imagine we want to get nice and close for this one. Yep.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Oh, that's just gonna be a big line through the arena. Which sounds good to me, because I'm just gonna back up and do blade combo. Wow, she's already at 60%. We're doing good.
Behold the sixfold blade.
Oh, okay. Okay. So front, left, right, front, left, right. That was easy. Oh God, our tank just has 4 bold stacks. I just saw that. I might be taking over here soon and maybe not stand on the angry red side when an angry red mask appears.
I will scatter your bones.
She just recentered.
Soul of steel.
gonna play follow the leader. And I'm the leader, apparently. That's just the room wide again, right? Yep. That wasn't that bad damage-wise, and our vault stacks are about to fall off. Alright, tanks back to full.
The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. Show me your steel.
I think I'm outside the range, right? Oh, she moved! That was cheeky!
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
I wonder how the extreme version of this one's gonna be. Probably bonkers. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? There she is.
Hear the gleaming edge.
I wonder if the extreme version has multiple clones of her out at the same time. There she is. Here's close enough. Not bad, not bad. 20%.
Behold the six-fold blade.
All right. Front, right, left. Front, right, left. Okay. So it's just the same gang as before. Oh, lost our red mage.
The face of battle is ever changing. Joyful is your downfall.
I imagine if this exists in the other mode, that there's no splashing face, you just have to look at the cast
I will
bar.
scatter your bones.
Almost there, 5% coming down. Oh, we didn't even make it to an LB3 in this.
Will you dodge or will you bleed?
Nah, I'm pretty sure I did neither. I just stood there and took it like a man. And that's the ball game. Somebody with a really late limit break there. That wasn't a half bad little primal fight. And not a half bad little primal design either. Alright everyone, you're clear to come back. Good show, Dekumon! 'Twould seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the radiant host of that despicable Von Hoodie's wrongdoings. Oh, and there he is making an escape.
The Divine Sorcerer, defeated. Turn the wheel, we free for now.
Is that Poo Poo ship, or is that the friend ship?
Who is flying the starship without my permission? That treasure is mine and mine alone.
You called your vessel, Master Poo Poo?
No, I did not. It's my friend's ship.
Oh! Oh, a little retribution for all the abuse he's been put through. And look, there he is, another poo-poo! They look identical. At last! The moment of sweet reunion is at hand!
I am so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did, at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So, in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired and taught him the basics of starship technology. But that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of the star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and left me there to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation.
Look, man, you just got a bad apple.
We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. No, they're not ordinary yet. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors. Launch the invasion.
Oh dear. Man, we already had an invasion from space. Oh! Boo-boo! Boo-boo! Oh! Uh-oh. Ah, it's going haywire! And there goes Poo-Poo ship. Oh dear.
The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the facility will be atomized. And we're all in the vicinity.
Oh, is this why we don't see Brandon Hild again? He's gonna sack himself, isn't he? No, Brandy Hill, no! You're the new best character! Uh-oh. Think, damn it, think. If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse a considerable distance to the starship. But I can conceive of no logical conclusion. Hello? You son of a bitch. I'm in. Oh my goodness. Hey, there we go. Uh-oh. Ruh, 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 ruh. Inspector Brandyhild, you must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Godbud's signature techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion. Yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and I've no time to teach you the starship's controls. Inspector Hildibrand, it is you who must fling me. Aww. Brandy Hild sacrifice. No! I'm actually rather impressed that Hildy knows this technique. Skyward, as only a Mandeville can! Oh shit, well my aim's not quite as good as my father's, I'm afraid. I lost my grip. A little mid-air recalculation. Given my trajectory and velocity, the correct shift and posture should generate enough lift and precision of motion to... Yes, I can still make it. I just have to become a boomerang! Gong! no. Come on. Escape hatch and then push buttons. Ah, that's a different access code than the other one. 'Tis too late. The reactor is going critical. There's only one way to save the day. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do something like this. Yep. Manual. Just put the thing into a straight ascent. Come on, Brandy, you can jump! No! Inspector Branderhild! Our brief time together was more than any defective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. Godspeed, Inspector Branderhild. Holy shit! That thing went nuclear!
Is this case closed for Inspector Branderhild?
I hope not, but probably. Aww. Bye, best buddy. Nay, my loyal assistant. As a chip off the old gentleman, our dear Branderhild has surely survived to tell the tale. After all, I'm indestructible, why wouldn't he be? We shall see him again, mark my words! I hope so. Hey, they did get caught, perfect. Aw, Poo-Poo's friend.
You escaped me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blasts. Even at the cost of one of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness. But alas.
Aw, don't worry too much about it, buddy. Oh, there is naught to forgive. With his blocky constitution, Inspector Branderhild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Poo-Poo, you are a friend of ours. And what a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? Oh.
Home planet, it was lost to the phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time.
Oh shit. Lost to the final days.
Our explorations, which had heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully among them. If not, then we were prepared to claim our new home by force. So, it was that I arrived at your miraculous planet. Lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos, I blundered into a mundane war zone where I was promptly shot out of the sky. How embarrassing. Sinners, do you already know? Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildibrand. Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with your generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful.
So I guess you two are just gonna stay here?
That's it. There is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here on your star?
Look, man, if you don't want to stay here, you can go up to the moon. The Loporus would love to have you. Well, of course you must stay. And I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel as well. Should probably turn off the matter duplicated first, though. Oh shit. Can't go one freaking stinking expansion without something horrible happening to you. Mommy!
Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me!
Never a dull moment around our Hildibrand.
At least you needn't worry if the ship crashes. Not with an impervious Mandavillian on board.
By the way, you should probably not spread that around. Funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Mandeville family tree, it was made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago. Oh, we're just gonna retcon this out of existence, huh?
Wait, are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Gildbrand, the alien progenitor of the Mandeville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness?
Well, when it comes to building strength, a perfect gentlemanly technique, 'tis not one's lineage which matters, but rather the unbending conviction of one's heart. Though Gildbrand's bloodline be broken, House Mandeville shall live on through us.
If the begoggled boy can't swallow the explanation, I've also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildy's tapped into that cosmic essence.
Ah, the power of limit breaks. Well, if that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. Oh shit. I really shouldn't have opened my mouth. Time to go. Everything appears you under control here, so let us return to the city, shall we? You said getting rather hot in here. Bye, Hildy. See you next expansion. He's just drinking tea in the thing. Where are you gonna end up this time, buddy? Gonna see you in the new world? We're gonna find you on the moon? Oh, once more, do I find myself hurtling at superlative speeds toward an unknown destination? Just another day, another thrilling case for Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Now, how do I stop this thing? Anyone? Anyone? That wasn't too bad. Well, thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Poople on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. I trust the endeavor yet holds your interest. Pray inform Master Geralt of your willingness to assist, and my hammer and I shall make all haste to the High Crucible. And with that, I bid you good day.
Thank you for looking out for our beloved son. I'm sure him and the blocky lad will be back for more cases before you know it.
Oh, I'm sure they will. And don't worry, I'll be over to Geralt shortly. Gotta get our weapon finished after all. Assuming I can finish it.
You've gone above and beyond for us, Dekumon, so I thank you to have the one replicated starship we made. It doesn't have the duplication facility or other such technology on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish.
Ooh, I get a mount? I get a poo-poo ship mount?
As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so, this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you.
Bye, little poo-poos. Hey, we saw Alpha at some point, so maybe we'll see them again.
It seems Poo-Poo wasn't planning an invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to this investigation, Dekumon. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Sharia and even travel to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. And when my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. But this world yet harbors its share of the strange and the inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildibrand's impossible physiology. If not an alien, then... Ha! Mayhap he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past, the descendant of some gruesome biological experiment. Someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I am the very man for the job.
He's never gonna change. He's never gonna change. Yep, UFO identification key. I got me a new mount. Maybe we'll take a peek at that before we call it a day. But one more quest awaits. And of course we've got our little farewell to Hildy. Alien blood never flowed in their veins. Their source of strength, an enigma remains. A dynamic folk, their clothing bespoke. A gentlemanly family, the good house Mandeville. A true inspector is born from the heart. La li la 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 di da di da la li la 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 di da di da. Oh Jesus, that's just going to keep falling, isn't it? I don't know what we're going to do about that. And off I go. Hildibrand will return? Question mark. Oh no, it's still Garrett. There's no way in hell we're skipping Hildy. Not again. Come on. Dawn Trail is supposed to be a fresh new start for the series. There's no way they're gonna just abandon Hildibrand after him flying off into the sunset. Oh. Our little stalker's getting his squats on. Is this the stalker? Yeah, it is. I recognize this. Man, he's training for the freaking Ninja Warrior Championships over here. Oh. Bye, Hildy. Don't worry, the stalker will take care of Naj. Oh shit, he's coming in hot! Oh, he did actually land after all. Huh. I was not expecting this little cutscene. I honestly thought for sure we'd find him on the moon or something. Or he'd land in the new world. Or maybe this is Brandy Hild. Come on, big bucks, Brandy Hild! What the heck? He's like, I'm stealth mode! I see feet. Do I see blocky feet? Yes! He's alive! He made it! Brandy Hild's alive! Our little blocky buddy made it! Although now he's a silhouette, which is slightly... Oh, there he goes. Where did I end up now? Yay! We didn't kill Brandy Hild. Thank you. Thank you so much for not killing Brandy Hild. Oh, thank goodness. Alrighty, and now we can finally head over to the Great Work and get ourselves a Manderville weapon of perfect condition. Ah, I see it's busy over here as well as everyone's, frantically trying to get their new Manderville weapons. Hey, Geralt. Please note that upon completing of this quest, you will receive a Manderville weapon for a paladin. That's the plan. Resonating with perfection. All right, you three. Yeah, God, but it's fun to figure out how to perfect his alien weaponry. That bleeding Tom, eh?
We shall inform his lordship that you are eager to begin.
For Christ's sake, man, would you put some pants on? Oh, the missus is here still too, huh?
At long last, Dekumon, the end to our arduous yet most rewarding weaponsmithing journey is finally in sight.
And a bloody expensive journey it's been. That's why I'm here, not as a dutiful wife or doting mother, but as a concerned senior partner of Mandeville and Mandeville. Our company's footed the bill for all sorts of extravagant materials and expert assistance, not to mention the rent we're paying for these high crucible facilities. Even if this is the final stage of the process, there's only one Mandeville weapon at a household and many. Our side business and replica weapons ain't exactly booming neither, so I reckoned I needed to come and gauge the value of continuing this venture with my own two eyes.
Oh shit. I didn't think about the price. So let's just offer our full cooperation to my business partner as she oversees proceedings.
There's a sight. Seems his lordship's lost his cocksure composure, and I'm pretty sure he's lost his cock too. What happened, Gobbert? Well, you just telling me how ridiculous your wealth made you feel to craft whatever you pleased?
I'd be on my best behavior if I were you, Master Geralt. After all, your considerable remuneration is one of the main expenditures Lady Julian will be scrutinizing.
Uh-oh. Your booze tab.
Let's just move on to the topic of armament augmentation, shall we? Unsurprisingly, the key to perfected weaponry lies in the application of the perfect oil, a substance known as Ultra Mandeville. This superlative lubricant will serve to maximize ethereal conductivity.
Again with the creepy oils.
And as one might have predicted, the Ultra Mandeville's main ingredient is derived from yet another incredibly rare meteoric material. Cosmic crystallite is called. When it came to the method for extracting said ingredient from the meteorite, however, my ancestor's relic was conspicuously devoid of instruction. Thus did I consult with Master Poo-Poo. Thanks to his encyclopedic knowledge of alien civilizations, he was able to furnish me with the requisite technique. I must say, it is a rather unorthodox process, and one I cannot complete alone. It shall necessitate the involvement of everyone present.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. What foppish nonsense are you meeting to foist upon us this time?
Oh, nothing too terribly taxing, I assure you. All shall be explained in due course.
Of course, I have to go get these, don't I?
Ere we can begin, we must tend to the tedious chore of procuring crafting materials. Dekumon, if you would, pray acquire the crystalline through our usual tombstone-hungry vendor. Of course it is. We shall require 3 goodly chunks, one for the oil's main ingredient, and the others to reshape the weaponry itself. Yes, I should warn you that these advanced Mandevillian techniques will not only enhance your armament's properties, but also greatly alter its appearance. In anticipation of such wondrous transformation, let us hurry to our tasks.
Well, thank goodness for me, I went on a tombstone grinding spree earlier. I imagine these are 500 apiece again. If not, well, then I got a problem. Also, literally 2 nods back to back right there. The hammering continues. Chunks of cosmic crystalline can be obtained from Hildibrand. Well, where else? Ah, there you are. And yep, 500 again. Thank goodness. I got lucky. I had just enough stones. All right, 3 chunks, and I've unequipped my Mandeville weapons, so we're ready to go. Let's have a look at them shiny rocks. There you go, 3 cosmic crystals. Sucks that I have to unequip my weapon for this. Oh, these ought to do the trick. I can have his lordship and we can get to work. All right, what horrible things are we gonna have to do to get the oil out of this rock?
Thank you for your untiring efforts, Dekumon. These acquisitions are most demanding, I know, but we could not proceed without them.
Demanding, no. Expensive, yes.
Crystallite of this type is said to have mystical properties. Its every mote infused with ether from the journeys across the cosmos. We use Hildibrand's technique to harness and condense that cosmic energy, that we may extract a single concentrated drop. This precious liquid is the heart and soul of our Ultra Mandeville coating.
Well, that's bloody fascinating and all, but would you explain the goddamn technique already? You mean to have us fighting this time? Meditating?
Worse. Dancing, my good man. We shall perform the traditional dance of House Mandeville together.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Dancing?
In his search for a viable method, Hildibrand failed to extract the crystallite's ethereal essence innumerable times. Frustrated beyond measure, he eventually contacted a friend on a far-off star to ask for advice. Thus did he learn the theory of compressing the crystallite's stored energies by bombarding it with a specific ether waveform, much like squeezing a lemon. And that's the source of the Manderville? An inspired Hildibrand then returned to his work, where he experimented with generating waveforms through physical movement. One particular choreography provided the perfect resonance, and lo, the trademark Manderville undulations were born. Oh, and as it so happens, the far-off star in question was the home world of our own Master Poo-Poo. 'Twas his keen eye that recognized the familiar resonant properties of our gentlemanly dance and allowed us to rediscover the extraction process.
Yeah, dress it up in fancy words all you want, but I ain't swallowing that ridiculous shite. You think you can extract mineral essence with your daft dancing? Ha! Count me out. I've come in a strictly observational role, so no dancing for me either.
If you both so wish, we shall perform the extraction without you. As for you, Dekumon, your role shall be most crucial. I should like you to hold the crystallite and catch the quintessence as it falls. God damn, man, alright. We're gonna get us a Manderville conga line going. I should have like a bottle or something underneath this, right? Right? How the hell did Hildibrand come up with this horseradish?
You see? Load of chocobo shite.
The dance lasts sufficient intensity. Double speed, my good man!
For the love of... Fine.
It's just like being in Limsa on a good day. I was half expecting them to join in. Oh my god, it's working. I feel like I'm in the middle of a demon summoning ritual. Guys, the strange cosmic rock is glowing and floating. He's like, I've got it! Oh my god.
It's bloody magical.
I still feel like I need a bottle. The resonance, 'tis still not strong enough. We need one more dancer. Yes! He's doing it! He's doing the goofy dance! That's right, Geralt, join in the goofiness. Freaking oh! I still feel like I should have a bottle under this to catch that, you know, drop of oil that I'm supposed to be getting here. There we go. It's beautiful. I should have something with a wider, you know. Woo, that would have sucked if that had missed. Oh my god! Huzzah! Our combined performance did the trick! Seems our backup dancers need a little water. Master Geralt and I will take it from here. Let us prepare the vial of Ultra Manderville and proceed with the final augmentations.
You're about to witness the peak of craftsmanship.
As opposed to what I've just witnessed, I will take anything. I'll be honest. Oh. I hear hammering.
Now, we apply the Ultra Mandeville coating. As with the prior stage, the final composition of the oil's ingredients will greatly influence the armament's properties. I shall need you to take a moment to consider well which qualities you value most in your weaponry. Alright. And let's do a quick adjustment here. I imagine this is gonna be like before. Alright, well, we want crit to be 1. I'll take that as a 2. I'll take tenacity. I like tenacity. Gives me a little more damage. The Mandervillius Falchion. You are certain? Then so it shall be! That's the one upside to the artifact weapons. You always had that level of customization. Alright, I want to see this thing. I mean, I've seen a couple other people. Oh my god, it's glorious. This might be my new weapon glamour for Paladin. Behold, Dekumon, the work is done. The perfected art, dedicated artisans. Actually, it kind of looks like it came out of the Futurists. A Mandervillius Falcon and a Mandervillius Kite Shield. I know, Falchion, sorry. Yeah, I think I might have found my new glamour. The beauteous, tangible reward for all our toil and sacrifice. That's a grand sight, all right. Fighting memories, drinking weird booze, and dancing weird at jigs is not a bloody way to forge a weapon, but you can't argue with the end result, now can you? There is, in fact, one other favorable consequence to finishing our project. My family's relic contains what appears to be a locked recording, and if what Master Poo Poo tells me is correct, our completed Mandeville weaponry should serve as the key to opening it. But shall we give it a try? Oh, why not? Another recording would be really cool. Although, interestingly, the quest is complete, so is this just gonna be a post-quest? Mandeville weapons, the saga ends. All right, I want to see this little extra cutscene. Ah, excellent. 'Twould seem the relic has responded to your armament. Let us commence the viewing. Are you gonna find out they actually are related to Manderville after all? I thought for a second that elephant was eating pizza. There he is. And he really does look like them, even if they aren't related. If you are watching this recording, then I must assume you have successfully brought the Mandeville weaponry to its completed state. Allow me then to share some of the philosophy that went into the weaponry's creation. As I've explained in my previous story, the many worlds upon which we Mandevillians resided were laid to waste by an inexplicable catastrophe. At the final days, one must imagine. Yep. Peace reigns upon this star for now, but we can never know when or what manner of chaos might threaten our tranquil lives. Thus did I endeavor to forge armaments with the power to repel any threat, no matter how dire. You could have used this earlier, let's be honest. However, in the wrong hands, such powerful weapons may exacerbate the very problem they were created to solve. Sadly, my long search for worthy wielders, those possessed of both martial excellence and unyielding moral fortitude, has failed. I am left with no choice but to destroy my triumphant works. Sad. Yeah, that explains how you lost the originals, eh? In the hopes that a deserving hero will one day emerge, I have decided to leave the secrets of their manufacture to my heirs. By necessity, the process must be rendered cryptic, lest these potent armaments be too readily attained. The fact that you are watching this proves you had the wisdom to piece my elaborate obfuscations and the discipline to retrace the grueling steps of my smithing saga. I have faith in your judgment. Do what is just, and entrust the Mandeville weaponry to those who champion the ideals of peace. Don't worry, it's in good hands. And he goes for the dance. goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're too kind, all of you. How gratifying to know that my motives were aligned with those of my ancestor. 'Twas my own experience of the final days which moved me to recreate the Mandeville weapons and put them in heroic hands such as yours. And 'tis more gratifying too that we should succeed in the task with Godbrand himself set for his descendants. I thank you all for your valuable contributions. I'll admit, it was a bit of a shock to hear we was crafting alien designs, but you hired the right smith for the job. You know the job isn't over yet, yes? There are still many weapon variants we have yet to reforge. No, I know. Don't get your bloody small clothes in a twist. I'll stick around until the last blow is hammered. You're paying me after all. In booze. Lots and lots of booze. For the extraction of the Ultra Mandeville essence, I must ask that you call upon the assistance of the High Crucible Alchemist. It matters not who performs the dance, as long as they do so with gentlemanly perfection and aplomb.
Oh, it's clear to me now that the Mandeville weapons are more than just a pet project. They're an investment in the future of our world. You have my permission to keep them on the books as an official Mandeville and Mandeville enterprise.
God, that's a relief. It would be difficult to cover these expenses with my weekly entertainment budget. And with that settled, we can continue as before. Our most excellent House Mandeville artisan shall handle requests to perfect other weapons in your possession. Meanwhile, our resident expert alchemist will assist with adjusting weapon properties. Assuming you supply the requisite crystallite, of course. Yeah, I can readjust with one crystal, I believe. All in all, this has been a most satisfying experience. My thanks again, and I look forward to our next mutually beneficial encounter. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I have me a fancy new schmancy weapon. And it's probably going to be a really good item level too, right? Let's see what we got. It is 665. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. They haven't loaded in yet. Give us a moment. I see everyone else is around here enjoying their fancy new. Oh my gosh. I just walked into a lineup. Hang on, I'll take my spot. There we go. Look at these. These are gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. I think I just took this guy's place in the lineup.